Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review comparison kind of one brush that's no longer made and one that is kind of the replacement brush for it. And the brush I'm talking about is the Sephora Professional Airbrush 55 brush. And this is what the old one looked like. It had a silver handle, and this is what the bristles look like. Now, I did try looking up online what the bristles are made of, whether they're synthetic or natural, and it doesn't say. I'm going to assume these are natural bristles, only because I feel like synthetic has a different feel to it. But I could be wrong on that. I'm not 100% sure. I tried looking that up. And then this is the newer replacement version of the Sephora 55 airbrush and has a black handle. And it's actually called the Sephora Pro Airbrush Natural 55. The first thing I'm going to bring to your attention is the difference in the length of the brush handles, and also the difference in the actual bristles. There's definitely a difference here. Again, the website doesn't say for sure whether it's natural or synthetic, but again, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's natural hair. Not 100% on that, but just wanted to tell you guys that. Couple key things. Sorry, I'm looking down at the little man. He's playing in his crib. A couple key things. It is $34 now. I looked at my iPad real quick. $34 is what it goes for currently, and that is this one. They don't carry this one any longer, but I'm sure you can find this at places like eBay, Amazon, things like that if you really are interested in it. I use this one every single day, so I decided to pick this one up, see what the differences were, and tell you guys a little bit about it, and just be able to compare them for you. And one of the strange things, I thought for sure, I'm like, really? I'm like, it's probably, I think, one of their best-selling brushes out there. So do you really think they changed it that much? And I was like, mostly it probably is just the handle and maybe, you know, whatever. But there's definitely a difference here. And I can't, the reason I kind of waited a while to do this is because I can't put my finger 100% on what the difference is, but I'm going to try and explain to you as much as I can what I have found to be different with them. Now, the bristles are the same length. There's no issues there. Sorry, I have the sniffles. Getting over a cold that MJ had that I now have. But I will say through many, many different tests and trying it and, you know, doing the same things I've always done with this one, I switched out and just started using this one for quite some time. I want to say a good month and a half trying to see what this is. And then I was like, went back to this one just to kind of feel it out and see. And the strangest thing, I use this, by the way, for mineral powder to set my makeup. And the strangest thing about this is the fact that this one somehow, something about it picks up more product, but also applies the product better. This one, for some reason, when I use this brush, I have to use more product, and it honestly just doesn't feel like it applies the same onto my skin. It feels like it comes off more in just one area. It doesn't go as evenly. And you're buffing with this. Like, this is a buffing style brush. Like, this is what you're doing with this brush, is you're buffing in. They feel the same on your skin. They feel the same to touch. The density feels the same. They're really, overall, isn't a put your finger on it, like, here's exactly what's different about it. Just for some reason, the new one just does not seem to pick up the product itself as well. Now, I own it, I'll use it, but I find that to be disheartening considering everybody, it seems like on YouTube, loved and used this one. So why would they change it? And what is, because there is definitely a color difference in the bristles. It doesn't feel to be different, but what is the difference, you know, that is making this not seem to pick up the product as well? And that's what I can't figure out. It just really bothers me that they would have changed something that, and I know companies change things and make things limited edition and whatever have you, but they replace it with another brush. Like, what was it about these bristles that seemed to grab better than this one does? Maybe one was natural hair and one is synthetic, or vice versa, or something like that. But it doesn't say on their website. That bothers me, that it doesn't say what kind of bristles it is. Maybe I'll try and do a little bit more research. If I find out anything, I will post some information below telling you if I find anymore. Let me try Googling it a little bit more and seeing if there is a difference in just the bristles, if one is natural and one synthetic or something. So hopefully I can find a little bit more information. But like for use-wise, it was my favorite brush that I used every single day. And I wish I had known that they were discontinuing it. I would have bought some when they did and bought some more of these. But it's just a shame that this one is different. Sorry if you hear Sesame Street. I brought MJ up and put him down for his nap. Came in to do this and forgot that the TV was on Sesame Street. It was on demand. So when it, after a certain period of time, it just kind of starts again. So anyway, that is my thoughts on the Sephora 55. I am very disappointed that they changed whatever it was about these bristles that is better and than the new one. If you can see too, I feel like this one has not flared out as much even after use. Now I've had this one way longer, but I'm just really bummed about that. So if you guys know the answer to that and I haven't put it below, definitely let me know. But overall, I find the brush itself to have the same feel. Just for me personally and using it for minerals, it did not apply the same. I will say for liquid, it worked the same. It just gave you that buffing effect. I really didn't notice a difference with that, but I don't use it that often for liquid. It's more if I'm in a pinch. But it's just a shame that they got rid of this one. So that is my review, comparison, and information on the Sephora Pro Airbrush 55 brush. Note, I'm going to try and stick this in somewhere, but this one here is Taklon synthetic bristles. But then I also found a link that said something about natural bristles. The information I found was on Sephora's website. It was an old link for this brush, and it had that information on it. This one I have yet to find the information, but then I saw something that says natural bristles. But it was with a picture of this, but it didn't give any definite information, so I'm not 100% sure if this one might be natural bristle and this one's Taklon, which would make my differences. But I don't 100% know. This one might be Taklon as well. So I hope this little tidbit helped you out too. So if you have any other questions, please post them below. Let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.